This Sunday, we have some surprising and some shocking news. We have expecting one more massive exit, and Chelsea is trying to sign a Spanish winger. He's a left-sided winger. He plays in Division 1 in the Spanish. And guys, we don't want to waste any more time. If it's your first time on the channel, please hit the like button and don't forget to like and subscribe. If it's your first time on the channel, let's tackle today's news. Let's wait no time as we discuss the shocking news surrounding Renato Veiga, as it was reported by the German report Patrick, and as Veiga has reached a verbal agreement to join Borussia Dortmund on loan plus an option to buy at the end of the season, just like last season when you saw the guy when he went there. But as you guys know, for the last couple games or for the last couple months, Renato Veiga has not been playing. So is it Renato Veiga is the one who been pushing it to go than the club? Because for me, I don't think maybe this was the club. I think it was Renato Veiga, because it was reported today that Renato Veiga is the one pushing this move, not the club. And as you guys know, they had a bid from Wolf and the club turned it down. Maybe Renato Veiga cannot turn this option down, because you guys know, as you know, Borussia Dortmund is famous for developing young players. Maybe that's why. Maybe I can see why he is attracted to them. Maybe that's why he wants to go there, because you know Dortmund is the best club when it comes to developing young players in this aging group, man. And for me, Dortmund are trying to engineer a loan fee plus an option to buy at the end of the season. But it comes down to if we accept the move. Is Maresca going to allow to make him leave? Or are we going to go into the market and sign another left back? Or maybe someone who can be the second to Marcus Correa? Because if Roberto Veiga goes, now we're going to have no more option. But we know Maloguso can play in the same spot. But maybe we're trying to cash him on early before that. For me, I think like Renato Veiga was kind of a player going to bring and going to develop him so he can turn to become a superstar. But it looks like he's going, because he has not played in the league since in the last couple months. He only played like 2 minutes against Spurs, and you guys only saw he only played against non-league teams about Morecambe yesterday. Maybe he said it's not enough for me to develop, but it's not enough to see Renato Veiga. We have not seen this player. I feel like at this point, maybe it makes sense for him to move on and go to Dortmund. Maybe he can showcase his talent. And that's all I can say, man. As you guys know, Maresca has said, Veiga is someone that I like. He's someone I want to keep here. Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe Renato Veiga have seen the academy. A lot of kids are coming out and he say he has no chance. Because we just saw in the last couple days, in the last couple games, even yesterday, we saw him put on a play with Tariq George. You could see him, he was asking Tariq George to pass back. And I was like, Tariq George, don't listen to him, just pass in front, man. And for me, I even said this in the last couple games. I said, Renato Veiga for me is not a Chelsea level at this time of moment. But I don't think Chelsea is the type of club who's going to stop him from going. We're not that club. I think if he wants to go, he will go. That's the same thing that's been happening with Christopher Nkunku. They said, if Christopher Nkunku wants to go, he can go. We're not going to force him. Let's don't forget, Borussia Dortmund was reported but they are very, very serious to sign Chukwuemeka. They're trying to sign Chukwuemeka as well. Are they going to sign both of them? Because I've seen Chukwuemeka is another player been linked to them, that they're serious about them. And we all know in the midfield right now, Borussia and Dortmund, they have some injuries and they need a midfielder. Because we know Renato Veiga is a versatile. He can play at the center back, and he can play as a left winger, and he can play in the middle as a 6. Because maybe that's why he wants to go here. Maybe he think on the paper he can be an excellent player. On the paper they can sign him for the future, because we all know Borussia Dortmund like is a type of club that he develop players and then he sells them to a bigger clubs. That's one thing I like about them. They sign this young player. So guys, let me know what are your thoughts on the comment down below. And let's get to another news today. That all in my news from Crystal Palace, he said Chalobah did not play today, and he said I know he wants to. I don't want Chalobah here, But Chalobah did not play in the last couple of games, and I don't even understand why. Because is Chelsea trying to bring him back? Because we know maybe if Roberto Veiga goes, maybe we can bring Chalobah back. Maybe that's why he did not play today. Because we've been hearing for the last couple of games that Chelsea that want to bring him back, or they're gonna swipe him for Mark Gay. But what are Chelsea trying to do here? Because Trevoh Chalobah did not play today, man, and we all know, like, in the move, it did not happen in the summer. Chelsea were trying to move him on, but nothing happened. And that's are we trying to bring Trevoh Chalobah back? Oh, I don't know. But to end this story, I think Veiga has potential for the future. Equally, if he's not playing consistently, he will never gonna achieve his potential, because I will say his ability at the moment, maybe I don't see him the proper number two for Korea right now. No, he needs to develop, and maybe I would say the best option for him is Borussia Dortmund. He has not, even if the minutes he has shown, he has not been that guy, man. Even if he looks okay by the League Two teams, it's not enough, man. You're in the Premier League, you want to play against the big opposition, Man City, the Liverpools. So you need to be, for me, you have to be sharp. He's very, very slow, and he needs to develop more, man. That's what I think about Roberto Veiga. That's everything surrounding Roberto Veiga. Share a thought and opinions. Now let's end things with another big story coming from Spain, as it seems like we are in it now to sign Bodetigo, exciting winger prospect, Yeremay Hernández. As you guys saw him, bro, the comes, man. This kid can score goals. He can do everything. The dribbling, I was saying, if the guy cannot take on his man, I don't want him. But I will discuss what this guy is all about. And guys, if you have reached at this time of the video, you have not subscribed, man, come on, my guys, come on, subscribe. And I want to talk about this guy, man. I saw him, and people that were saying on my like in a comment, that were saying this kid, he's not good enough, he's only from the second division. And I said this, man, remember this, they've been players coming from the second division and coming to become superstars, even winning Premier Leagues. Many clubs have been watching this winger talent. They've been watching him. The Deportivo president said, many agents, every week he has tons of scouts coming to heavily watching Yeremay's game, and they've been pretending him to watching him. Are we going to be the team that is going to soup him and take him? This is his season. He has blowing up from last season to this season. He's been better. He has announced himself. He's 22 years old. He plays in the left winger, and he's more like an inside forward winger, but he plays dominantly on the left side. But the way he opens his body and shoot and finish, he's fantastic, man. He can run at great pace, and I like him, man. I like him. And I know, guys, he's only from the second division. The skill to his game, the action of the opponent. And I want to be honest, man, I have not watched him play, but today I spent maybe for the last couple hours searching him, see what his game, what he does, or his stats. I watched some videos, some old matches. But looking at Yeremay's game, he has this thing. If any club wants him at this moment of the time, he's protected by release clause of 16, 17 million to 20 million if you want to buy him. So you have to pay the whole release clause. Is it for us? Are we able to pay the whole release clause and get him, as we have done for players like Nicolas Jackson, like Enzo Fernandez, the Moses Caseros? Moving to the current report of today, what is really breaking news, it comes from Spanish publication, and they report that right now we are making another firm offer to sign the winger. We currently having bigger competition. The unknown Italian teams and German team, they all want him, and they are looking to be like Atalanta and the Borussia Dortmund. Now, one thing today is reported that Yeremay is not going to rush anything, because he wants to have a project. He's going to really back him, and he wants to be very, very carefully to find the best club for him. And for me, I even said it, man. Yeremay is a good player. And I even saw today some clips. He was actually working out in the Chelsea training kit, and he was saying like he's a Chelsea fan, and maybe that's why we even have a chance of getting him. But remember this: these players may be a fan of your club, but they'll still go to another club if they think it's a good option for them to develop. As we saw so many players like Jude Bellingham, Liverpool wanted them, and they went to Borussia Dortmund, and now he's at Real Madrid. Yeah, many players, man. We have seen. Maybe if you tell him about the strikes back model, maybe he's gonna be intrigued by that, because we all know the strike back model is about you getting developed and coming and join the first team. And if you wanna leave, you can leave. Maybe this report is been saying maybe you are signing him to become a squad player, because maybe Modric actually is getting banned. This is why we're signing him, because we have not heard anything from Modric, because maybe the club is already know and they're trying to keep everything quiet, so maybe they can first sign a sub for him, so someone going to replace him. Maybe Modric is going to be banned for a while, for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, who knows. So we got to get it ready, because we know Mikhailo Modric, the situation is still going on. At the moment though, we want to improve our initial offer. We've been having some contracts say gonna improve the offer, get this guy signed for us. I guess, though, this is the news we expect today. I don't want to add anything. I don't want to say like I know this guy. As you guys know, one thing I want to say this, man, we always have to open on possibilities, stuff like this. The players like coming like from the second league. There is famous players that come from the second division, like N'Golo Kante, Mahrez. They went to Leicester and then they came to the Premier League to win the champions, to win the Premier League and the FA Cup. It was a sensational season for them. So maybe it's something in a lifetime. It never really happened. So guys, I will glad to see him get signed for us and see what's going to be difference, man, because we've been getting these bigger names, and every time they come to our clubs they don't perform. So maybe bring someone who's cheaper, who's unknown, and let's see, maybe you're going to have something different. Just because you're playing in the second division does not mean you're a bad player, man. It's always a personal. You can come in the first team in the Premier League and then work with a coach and even become even better, faster than the other person. So guys, let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts on Yeremay joining? And I want to talk a little bit quick about Chukwuemeka, man. Chukwuemeka is being linked to Borussia Dortmund today, and they said that they're gonna sign him, man. That they're gonna sign him, all this stuff. And I said, yeah, man. If Chukwuemeka wants to go, give this kid a minute, man. And if Chelsea is not a good option for him, if they don't think they're gonna develop him, for me, Kani is a talent. And if he wants to go, he needs to go so he can get the minutes. And that's all I can say for today, man. So guys, I will be dropping another video about Chukwuemeka and Renato Veiga. So please be sure to watch it and subscribe at the next one. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care of yourself and God bless you.